Hey everyone, it is Jessica, the vegan vixen. I don't even remember if I had a shaved head in my last video, but if you don't follow me on Instagram, I shenaded the crap out of my head one day after being really bored, really exhausted, and super sleep deprived. I just was like, brrr, in the bathroom 6 a.m. This is just what felt right to me. I absolutely love it. I feel so feminine and so free, and dare I say I feel more beautiful with a shaved head. I know. I feel like I'm probably one of the rare few that would ever say that, but I feel like you can see my features more. Anyway, I can't tell if it's my eye or if it's these glasses. I think it's actually my eye. Lately I've been having like blurred vision from one eye really badly, like really badly. Okay, so I was originally going to film a line today because I was like, oh, how perfect. It's fitting because Valentine's Day weekend is here, blah, blah, blah. What did I decide not to do? Film this line. Why? Because, first and foremost, I'm wearing green on my lips. So I'm already thinking I'm taking away from the line because the line is a supernatural line. And though I'm wearing a vegan lip color, I just feel like I want to represent it better. And I think it will be better represented the day after Valentine's Day. So that's when this line's going to show up. And it made me think, Fridays, why don't I call it Flouncy Fridays? And just chit-chat with my people. My peeps being you. And we'll be doing this with my blah 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 cup. I thought that was appropriate. I have stuff to talk about naturally. First and foremost, I just need to tell you. So Valentine's weekend is here. Valentine's Day is in 2 days. I'm not a big Valentine'ser. I love love. But I think that love should be expressed every day in your relationship, not just one day. So every day I try to do something nice for my husband to show him that I love him. Though, the feminine side, I really don't hate on Valentine's Day in the respect that I get cool things. So, my husband knows me well. I hate flowers. Like, sure, I'm like, oh, they're pretty, but they're gonna die tomorrow. They're gonna die. I don't, whatever. And if I do like flowers, I like really weird, obscure flowers. So my husband, beautiful man that he is, knows me well, and these are, okay, so these that I have all the time, these are dried from a year or two ago. I just love black roses. They are above and beyond my favorite, next to black calla lilies, even the blood red black calla lilies, black dahlias, and then one flower that's not obscure and doesn't vibe with this whole black genre is, oh crap, they're really pretty. They remind me of ballet skirts, tutus. Anyway, whatever, doesn't matter. I just got this morning, this beautiful 2 dozen black roses. They are so beautiful. It's just, if you're gonna spend money, I guess, since it is Valentine's Day, feed into the holiday for that element and send flowers that day, but don't make that a habit because it's expensive. I don't know how much it is, but it's expensive. Anyway, it's a Valentine's Day weekend. I'm just gonna ramble. Actually, pump the brakes. My girlfriend swears, with this shaved head, I should be wearing hoop earrings. I don't tend to wear more than a stud because that's where I'm most comfortable. Stud earrings. And so I put on my favorite hoops, and I feel like freaking Mr. Clean. Guys, leave a message in the comments below, please. Do I look like Mr. Clean? I feel like Mr. Clean today. I don't know if I'm vibing it. Hold on a sec. Let's put the hat on because it's like blustery and torturous outside. And I'm going out to lunch with a friend. I guess that looks better with a hat. Yeah. I don't know. You can let me know. Do I look like Mr. Clean? I think I do. Oh, and for those of you who are going to ask, because I promised that I would do this, color on my lips. Most of you will be like, not partaking in that one, but you do your thing. I have mixed Melt Cosmetics Blow, which is just a dark green, it's a matte green, with, and the only reason I got this, because I'm not a huge gloss girl, but I think I mentioned before with the shaved head, gloss is boss right now because no hair is getting in it, so I'm just appreciating it at the moment. I got this for $6 on the Lime Crime sale, and it's called Hologram. It was like from their Christmas line, and it's this dark green gloss with glitter in it. How could I not? Really, I mean, how could I not? I was actually considering going with red lips when I choose to go out today, because I have my bag that, if you've seen it on Instagram, you're going to see it again here, because I'm just sharing the things I'm liking right now. My Flounce life. Flounce life Fridays. I like it. This bag, I am drinking Silver Needle this morning because I'm going to my favorite tea house for lunch. I'm being treated because my friend's been kind of a douche lately, so she's being kind. Anyway, this bag is just my obsession. It's like holographic and red and heart-shaped and like uber obnoxious. Obviously this little poof poof was from Zara. I know people say it differently, so it's Zara. From Zara, and I just thought it went so great with this bag. But it's the perfect hold-all for me. I mean, it holds my lipsticks, this is how I use my wallet. It's like one of those business card holders. I only have a debit card and an ID and 55 insurance cards and patient assistance cards. Just, it's easy. Lip color, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so my favorite tea house is owned by this phenomenal Japanese woman. Okay, gonna plug them right now because I love them. If you ever make a trip to the state of Maryland and you are looking for a tourist attraction, I highly recommend my favorite place in all of Maryland. In fact, it's the only place I like in Maryland. Historic Ellicott City. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it in many other videos, but Historic Ellicott City, #1 haunted town in the United States, or it might be the East Coast, but whatever. It's a 1 mile town, super haunted, super amazing. A flood wiped out the town. It's just so cool. There's a lot of historic Civil War. It's very cool. It's my favorite place to go. And I go there very often. My tattoo shop is also down there. So, oh, getting a new tattoo on Tuesday. What? I'm so hyped today, and I don't even feel good. But when I don't feel good, the adrenaline's like, brrr, so I'm buzzing on the adrenaline. Main Street, Ellicott City, Historic Ellicott City. So my tea shop, it is just off of the street. It's in the parking area, but they have the cutest, like, it's a Japanese tea shop. The owner is just the nicest, kindest, sweetest woman you will ever meet. I adore her. Adore her. It's called Matcha Time Cafe. Oh, cute. Anyway, so they do a variety of teas. sorry, I lost my screen. They do a variety of teas, and I've had about 8 or 9 of them now, and I have loved every one. Maybe not one so much, but that's more of a preferential thing in terms of oolong. I'm really, really picky about oolong. If it's even remotely roasted and slightly dark, I don't jive. I could taste all the flavors in it. The flavors paired well together. It was just the base of the oolong that I didn't enjoy. But all the teas that I've had are just phenomenal. And they make them well. They actually, and I'm going to rant here. So tea needs to be steeped at proper temperatures. Okay? You oversteep, you steep it too high, you steep it too low, you've destroyed it, just dump it. I'm not drinking it. This place is just, they temp check their tea. They use the special Bonita or Bovita, whatever those things are. I bought one for my husband for his coffee. The gooseneck pots. They make sure they do your tea up right. Okay? When you get your matcha, it comes in a Taiwan. And you get like a little mochi on the side. It's amazing. They make handmade mochi. They like pound the rice. I love them so much. So I always get my tea to sit, my food to enjoy, and then I get one to go. The coolest thing they do here is they have, and I think all tea houses, tea houses should have it. It is a lid, you know, like your standard paper cup, plastic lid business, and it's called a filter lid. It actually has like a little filter where the hole is where you drink. And they do this so that if you're going back to the office, you're going home, whatever, you could just drink straight from it. I don't because chemicals. But whatever. I always have a cup with me. But they also give you a second cup so that when the tea's ready to go, you take your second cup and you just pour from the cup. That way you can re-steep the tea many times over and over and over. And you don't have to worry about the leaves going into your cup. They don't do bags. I just, like, what? They're amazing. Anyway, their food there is also very good. They have a really great sushi roll that I enjoy very much. It is umeboshi plum, my favorite, with cucumber. And I know it's just so simple, but it is so good. And their miso soup. I don't typically eat miso soup at Asian restaurants because it's usually like that powdered miso, not on the up and up. It's really good miso here. Good sized portion. I'm a happy camper when I go. Let's put it that way. Now, adjacent, they have a gift shop. And it's all like this Japanese cool stuff that I probably could fund someone's salary with the way that I shop there. And I have an obsession with Post-it notes. Like, take me to Staples, you're not getting me out of there for hours. Like, it's a problem. And the more unique, the better. So my husband and I, 6 years ago, go on our honeymoon. And we're in Epcot, Japan. And they are like Post-it note heaven, okay? They Post-it notes galore of like obscure things, and like I got these very cool ones, and it's like 4 sets of cats and they're long so you can write on their body, but there's different cats doing different poses. I swear to you, my cart leaving there was glass rice bowls, cat soup bowls, pens, and Post-it notes. And he was like, babe, really? Yes, really. So, why do I love Matcha Time so much? They sell the glassware, the bowls, the plates, kitchen stuff, cute little Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's me just nerding out a little bit on my anime love. But Post-it notes, I found the weirdest Post-its I think I've ever seen, and I had to have it. That's my belly. Okay, cool. I'm wearing like a tunic sweater that's like a dress on me because I'm petite in stature. And so I was just, well, okay, whatever. Post-it notes. And I just crinkled a Post-it. How creepy cool are these? What? Like, come on, who doesn't want this? Like, who doesn't want a note with this on it? Like, I'm writing notes to people, like, I was like, oh, that's my friend's car. Hey, blah, 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 post it on the car. I'm so excited. I got them for $1.99 because it was in the clearance section because apparently nobody else is as weird as me and likes them. These are the things that I carry in my purse. Luckily for you, you don't have to see my cat pen. Yeah. I'll spare you. It's really cool though. So I take the best friend, the twinish. Actually, what I'm doing, we have P&J days on Saturday. We are working on our channel, but I'm actually going to do a friend vlog with a guest star. Actually, I'm also going to try to shoot to get a Valentine's Day gift from my husband, aka he and me, on the YouTube. I really want you to meet him. I really want you to see why he's so cool. Sometimes I hate him and I want to kill him, but that's the nature of the beast. The feeling I'm fairly certain is mutual, because if you had to live with this, I couldn't live with this. So let's just be serious. Yeah. So I actually I'm planning a few guest stars. My latter guest star, who I really hope will do it. It might take a lot of convincing. My mother. My husband's going to take eons of convincing, but I think as a Valentine's Day gift, he'll cave. My mother, however, I mean, she's cool. My mom's rad. She's young. She's hip. She's cool. I'm just not sure how she feels. Actually, she wants to learn vlogging and blogging, so this might be a good way to get her to do it. Yes. Okay. So, yes. So today I am going to matcha time. Tomorrow I'm going to matcha time. And Sunday I'm going to matcha time. If anybody knows me, they know that's my favorite place to go. Sundays I typically go there by my lonesome. And sometimes I'll bring reading material. I just like to go, enjoy the quiet with my beverage. Sometimes I like to listen into other people's conversations because that's really fun too. Hi, baby. Look at this guy. This is my dude. This is my guest star today. Cam. So I got nails. I think I told you in the last video. Yeah. Very excited. The nails, whenever I get my claws, they have to have that like slight point. The cats love me even more than they've ever loved me before. Yes. It's all about the claws. So they get very happy. Can I finish my video? Do you mind? Do you mind? So, guest stars, they are coming. Shiva Rose, that should be a post on Monday, followed by Living Libations. Axology, that is a lipstick line. Super pumped about that one. I have so many colors. I really am all about a good natural lipstick. I have my things. Oh, somebody. I should have looked at your name, so I'm not rude. But somebody did ask me to do the review on that product, so I absolutely will. I'm going to do that. If not next week, the following week it will appear. It might not get filmed until the end of next week because I have quite a few things that I want to get on. But I definitely will. I think the line itself is good. I just think this one product, it's bothering me. Okay, so also I wanted to share my Best Buy of the week. Fridays are gonna be so something. But I don't know. I think like my whole vibe, and oh, to those of you, thank you for responding comments below about length, topics, etc. Text messages, emails, all of you who choose to contact me in any manner in which you do, thank you. I think, that being said, I am going to keep my videos closer to 30 minutes because for me, it's like I'm sitting and having tea and enjoying my time with my friends, my peeps, you guys. And if you actually watch me the whole time, I really appreciate that. I do actually check the analytics, so I'm quite surprised by how long you will actually endure me. So thank you. For real, thank you. I think I have 2 more things to talk about today, and then I will leave it there. So my girlfriend tells me there's this new thing. She's obsessed with makeup. And any new trend that's on trend and popular, she shares with me because she's gotta partake. Okay, I have like a fuzz. I've got like cat hair. I think I might be allergic to cats or sensitive, but I don't care. I have so many and I want all the cats. I want all the cats. I love him. Okay, so the new thing is called, I believe, I'm not messing the name up, suntouring. It's where you contour here, but you also take it into the nose. So I'm fair, and I don't like makeup very much. I did it, and I said to myself, holy shit, I look kind of healthy. So it's like cheek, little nosy, cheek. Then you take the one product I need in my life is the Illuminizer, and you do a lumi, a lumi, a lumi, a lumi. Again, also a lumi on this side, and obviously just a tinge of color here. If you're not wearing hats, you might want to do some up here, but I don't do that. I actually think if you do it lightly, it can look natural, and I'm going to put it to the test this way. My doctors, anytime I really get made up, they go, you look so healthy, I don't see why you're here, you don't look sick. Why is that? It's the most annoying thing to me that they say, well, you got dressed, you put on makeup, you look good, so you can't possibly be sick. But why the hell am I schlepping it up? Like, just because I don't feel good, just because I'm sick and feel like my stomach is wretched and my lungs want to collapse, why can't I wear makeup? And why can't I wear jewelry and clothes that make me feel beautiful? Because if I have to leave my house and change out of my beloved robe, yes, my beloved robe, I'm going to look good or attempt to look good because I want to feel good. How dare I want to feel good? Something like that is very offensive to me when I hear doctors say that. And I don't even know if they realize that it is offensive, but to me, it's like, dude, just listen to what I'm saying, listen to my body, look at the symptoms, don't look at the aesthetics. The aesthetics are makeup. The whole point of makeup is to make yourself look different or look better, enhance your beauty. I'm trying to enhance my beauty, damn it. I'm also trying not to look like I died and I'm gray, because I actually get gray. So what I wear makeup wise, you'll love this, because I'm very fair, as you can tell. Like, I blend into things. I tend to wear zinc oxide as my foundation. Occasionally in the summer, I will roll with a very light neutral foundation, such as Ilia. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Ilia. I'm going with Ilia. They came out with a very nice foundation. It's natural, it's organic, blah, 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 blah. If it's not them, I choose RMS 00. But unfortunately, both colors are too dark for my skin tone. Maybe too yellow. I'm like white gray. That's it. I got some pink in there. But most of these really, really fair shades, most people have yellow undertones, and that is not me. I think that might be because it's geared more towards Asians, because they tend to be super fair and have yellow undertones. I hope that I don't offend anybody by saying that. It's just my assumption. So I will use a product that I don't think is the most healthy of products, but it works. I will buy Manic Panic Gothic White Liquid Foundation, do the tiniest pump in there to get it to mellow out to my shade of fairness. It works for me. Actually, if I just use the straight Manic Panic, it's the perfect color on me, but I digress. And plus, I don't put foundation right on my face. I don't like the feel. I don't like how thick it is. I mix it in with oil and zinc oxide, so it's more like a BB cream tinted moisturizer. I don't know. It just evens my skin out a little bit, and that's all I'm looking for. I don't want to be loaded with makeup. I want to actually like feel my movements. For me, whenever I wear foundation, I feel like I'm like, this sucks. I can't move my face without it cracking. It's not a good time. I'm really simple about my makeup, just so you know. I do a brow mascara, a luminizer, little cheek sometimes, or highlighter. I think that's it. That's it. I don't even roll with mascara. I have great lashes, and when I do mascara, I look phenomenal, in my opinion. But my eyes itch, and then I'm like itching all day, and then that moment of beauty turns to like black clouds on my face. Okay, last topic, since I am definitely rambling, but I'm rambling as I would with my girlfriends and guy friends, because I know you're watching me, so thank you guys too. My new shoes. I am poor. Medicine right now is like causing me to have I'm pretty sure I'm getting like those things, ulcers. I'm pretty sure I'm getting ulcers due to the stress. So I am obsessed with Stella McCartney, and my closet has, well, I guess I didn't realize how much Stella McCartney I actually own. It's frightening. But there's a pair of shoes that I personally cannot wait for them to go onto eBay so I can get them at a clearance price. And I really, really wanted them. So, you know, I do my Stella search. I have like tags, so when they load my size in Stella on eBay, it's like, alert! Anyway, somebody had posted something, Stella lookalike, and I was like, holy crap, they look just like them. But I was like, I'm still not paying $100 and something, that's crap. So I did further sleuthing, and thank you to my Asian countries who do great style shoes. They are not a direct knockoff, but they are certainly similar. I ordered them in nude too, without the stars. I am obsessed, and they're super duper comfortable, and they have a size 5. What? Okay, sorry. Size 5. Size 5 is like non-existent. Like really, just I can easily shop in Asian clothing, shoes, because I am the size of an Asian. I have a girlfriend who is Chinese, and she tells me all the time she wants me to go to China to visit her family with her, because I would be revered, in her words. Everybody would want to meet the exotic girl with the pale skin, who's very skinny and who's not Asian. And apparently I am like the Asian dream. Again, her words, not my words. I don't exactly know how the culture works per se over there, but apparently petite and pale is very, very popular. Oh, mother. This is, yeah, so good. I love them. I love them. I really love them. Anyway, so I really thoroughly love to hear her talk about me because, and the better part is that a lot of the stuff that I do, the way that I eat, the way that I live, the things that I like are very yay Asian. And we go out, and I would love to just have her as a guest star as well. And I would love to have her talk about China and growing up there. She married one of my husband's friends. He studied, or did he study or did he just go there? He, after college, decided he wanted to go to China and just live there for a while. And so that's how they met, and now they live here in the States. And she is just too much. She's like, "You're so Asian!" And she like screams it. And it's just really, she's a mess. She's hilarious. And she always tells me she hates me because I can buy clothes in China and she cannot. She's considered fat in China, and when I look at her, I go, if you're fat, like, I feel like I'm obese, because she's very petite. But again, it's a cultural thing. Like, in America, our version of small, average, and large is very different than a lot of other countries. So I found this to be comical, and I still find her to be comical, especially when we go out to eat. Hold on, getting a text to Rooney. Anyway, so yeah, cool baller shoes. Oh, and I didn't even tell you the price. I'm really struggling. How am I doing this? Is that good? I hope you can see it. I hope you can see it. They're so great. They're so comfy. I got them for 40 bucks. And I didn't even pay 40 bucks for them because I had eBay bucks. So I got them for free. Great experiment. So I did end up spending $37 on the nude ones, but $37 versus like $1,200, I'm there. They're not dead knockoffs, but they are certainly exactly what I'm looking for. Because, I don't know if I told you guys this in the last video, I have not been wearing heels very much. My arthritis has been... no words. No words. And I have been in exceptional amounts of pain lately, and my tumors on my feet have been so bad that barefoot, flat, with support, without support, they're getting so large and turning purple again. Meaning I need to go get more shots, and I'm getting newer tumors, so it's going to be a lot of shots in my feet, and it's going to be a good time. So I'm only wearing heels on special occasions now, and I'm wearing flats like 90% of the time. It's freaking people out. Their words, not mine. Like, it's abnormal to not see me in a towering shoe. So what do? I need to buy platforms. Anything with a platform. So I still feel like I've got a boost of height. So I'm like, maybe 5'3". Maybe 5'3" when I get there. So, yes, this is a lot of information about my life today. Leave comments below. Okay, so my new thing is I need comments below. Are we liking my content? Do you like my ramble? Should I stick with my ramble days just like Fridays and make it like what's happening in my world? Because I think that kind of is cool. Also, I still would like to hear from you about the length of videos. I really enjoy this whole 30-minute business, but I'm trying to appeal to my audience, the masses. And if there's any topics, any products that you're interested in, natural, please, natural, vegan only. I will not buy something that's really nasty. I'm just not going to do it. I don't like chemicals. So, or brands even, please leave a comment below. I will do my best to accommodate you, and if I don't have it, I will try to find it, and I will try to review it, and we will do it! Okay, so for now, I hope you all have a fantabulous Valentine's weekend with your loved ones, and if it's not with your loved ones, with yourself. Do something great for you. There is my local spa, if you're a member there, they do free yoga sessions on Valentine's morning, which I love because I'm going to a restorative yoga and a hatha yoga because I'm just going to really let myself have a great morning and then go get a massage and then be ready for dinner, and it's going to be a really great Valentine's Day. So love yourself first, always believe in self-love, and if you have someone, do something nice for yourself before you do something with your loved one. And make sure that if you do have a loved one, you show them that you care every day, not just on Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit subscribe up above if you have not done so. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I am the Vegan Vixen, signing off. Mwah. Love you guys. Let's see if I can get this to turn off.